Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Cardinals going up against the Chargers. So with kickoff straight ahead, we'll check in with our broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, we are a little less than 10 miles inland from the blue waters of the Pacific Ocean as we greet you from lovely San Diego, California. Tonight we move on to week 2 of the preseason, and we've got a good matchup here between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Diego Chargers. Welcome in, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So you've got 1 week of preseason games in the books. Now you start to really assess some of the vets and, of course, some of the young players.
You're exactly right, because now there's a week's worth of film out there for everyone to watch. And for guys who may or may not make these particular teams, or else if they have to. But this would be a lot of fun to see how much time the veterans play versus how much time the young guys get.
Here's Chandler Catanzaro ready to get this one started. And we are underway in San Diego. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They'll be led out by their veteran quarterback out of North Carolina State. It's Phillip Rivers.
In some ways, he reminds me of a past NFL great who played the...
And Charles, here's the offensive lineup.
Melvin Gordon, the exciting young runner out of Wisconsin. Well over 2,000 yards his last year with the Badgers. This is a guy who can catch it. Draw.
On third down, Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. Zone, it's a touchback. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They're led out by the veteran and the former Heisman Trophy winner back in 2002, and that's Carson Palmer.
And Carson Palmer in Arizona.
And certainly one of the mainstays in this offense is the crafty veteran L. Fitz.
Love the way you phrased it. Crafty. This guy knows how to get open and catch.
Let's go.
Palmer now to throw on third down. And able to find John Brown. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at...
Because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it. And Fitzgerald has got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald with an acrobatic catch. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. And that was really just a great...
With him, he did his job for the most part.
And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. And the 11 defensive starters for Arizona.
Deion Buchanan was drafted as a safety, but makes many of his plays as a linebacker in their scheme. First level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Pro Bowler, Calais Campbell, in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to...
Was hit.
And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And they are on the... Time quickly to look at the Chargers defense.
Melvin Ingram is beginning to come into his own as an outside linebacker. Strong, solid, with an excellent first step.
One to the right. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious.
Green 39. Green 39.
Now back to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
Because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he takes it down deep into Arizona. Arizona territory. A big play.
Trying to cover him, it is really, really tough for the defender to get through him to make a play on the football. That's why guys love to throw that route. Down the middle, throw it deep, and let the big guy go get it.
And now the pass.
Almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9.
And let him get the ball back for you.
And Lambo will put this one through, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. In the eye. This is Ellington. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4.
Here we go. 3-19.
Here's McCluster. And the ball is knocked out, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully...
Now the Cards will call on Chandler Catanzaro to try and put up 3. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And Catanzaro's kick is right through, and they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10. They'll drop to throw. And underneath here to McCluster. And he loses the football a second time. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard. Full unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe. So it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting...
And welcome to the EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Chargers have struggled to avoid costly mistakes. The Cardinals have to feel like they've missed out on some great opportunities to take control of this game. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. 1st and 10, the catch in traffic made by Fitzgerald. And this goes 25 yards for the score. Cardinals take the early lead. 3rd down from inside the 30. So once again, sack the QB. This ends up as a loss of 9. Third down at the 33. They're going to come away with another sack. This ends up as a huge loss in yardage.
You have to continue to play at that level.
Chargers coming hard, and they block it. This will be picked up inside the 10. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. It's right through, and we are now tied at 13.
The point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
He's got his man on the crossing route. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Trash makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They find some open field here. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chain.
They're catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And with that, they will move.
Reacted really well and swatted it away. One of the advantages of zone defense. You never take your eyes off the quarterback. And when he reacts, you do exactly the same and go get the ball.
And he did get it back, I do think, yes. So no turnover on the punt, and it'll be a first down. Here comes the Charger defense now as they get set back. On play action, they'll throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed. And Lambeau will put this one through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is right down the pipe. And this game's all even here in the fourth.
And he didn't leave much doubt there, did he? Good snap, good hold, and that one was dead center.
And they'll have excellent field position to begin this drive as he's all the way up to midfield. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And Catanzaro's kick is right through, and that will break our eyes.
The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all.
And that's not going to help your defense at all.
First and goal, they'll look to smash it. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. This
is exactly what we're going to do. Straight ahead power, and they got it done.
And it's up and good. Back to throw now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Mark.
Hurry up now, look at 56.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And a big hook up here to Whalen. And he's brought down after a good game. And Lambeau will put this one back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Stanton. And he's got his man on the out route. And he will have a first down here at about the 4.
But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves. And 2, it's not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
That for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From San Diego, so long.